Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, people, what's good? We're back with another Monk's boxing breakdown, and this week we're doing it a little bit different. We're not gonna do the fight for the weekend. We're gonna do it on the latest news that we've heard of AJ Anthony Joshua versus Francis the Predator Ngannou. That's right, people. Just been announced. Got confirmed today by Ariel Hawani. You know what I'm saying? Um, Matter of fact, let's just skip over to the Doom ship real quick. You know what I'm saying, people? But yeah, we live right now. Monk's boxing breakdown, and yeah, man. I just thought we'd talk about the Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou fight, and it's exciting stuff. You get me? But yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a big fight. Both of these dons are swingers, big hench dons. You know what I'm saying? Styles make fights. They got a similar style. Anthony's way more technical because he's an actual boxer. Francis Ngannou, I don't know who you'd give the power edge to because Francis has probably got a lot of power, but the delivery system and mechanism used to deliver the power, I don't think is as smooth as Anthony Joshua's. I think Anthony can deliver the power a lot more smoother, and but Francis is dangerous, man. He's a dangerous character, dangerous competitor, and yeah, man. We all got to see from the Francis Ngannou Tyson Fury fight that you can't count him out. You know what I'm saying? Francis is a danger. He's yeah, he's what's the word you would call it? He's an imminent danger. You know what I'm saying? Because the Saudi man then want him fighting. They want to see him doing bits, which is fair enough. I want to see him doing bits. I'm sure you want to see him doing bits as well. Um, and yeah, like I said, he had a great showing against Tyson Fury. Um, People were impressed, even though he didn't get the decision in the end by the judges' scorecards. In the eyes of the people, he won that shit. You know what I'm saying? He put Tyson down. He was hitting him with multiple power shots, left hooks, straight rights. He was fighting in orthodox. He was fighting in southpaw. He was switch hitting. He was moving to him. He was roughing him up, throwing him round. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury had nothing. He just had to do his try to survive, innit? Try not to drown. Just keep afloat. And got to the end of the fight and got the decision, which I felt like was a robbery at the time. And I still feel like it's a robbery because you really shouldn't be having to point to man. You know what I mean? That's on his first professional boxing. I get it. He's not like a novice because he's been training for years or whatever, and he started out doing boxing. But still, first professional fight, and you have to resort to pity patter, running, points. You know what I mean? It's not good, man. It's dead food. Tyson Fury, it's looking a bit mad. But we're gonna talk about Tyson Fury and Usyk another time. Probably do that one next week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which fights first, this one or the Usyk fight. But yeah, back to the AJ Francis Ngannou. It's gonna be a big one. It's a great way to end the Riyadh season or festival or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? Great way to end that little time there. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's kind of mad. I didn't expect Anthony to go straight into it. Ngannou. I thought he would have went for the belt route. You know what I mean? Get a belt, then you know what I mean. Then start doing things, but To be honest, I kind of rate it in the order that it's being done. I kind of rate it that, yeah, he's gonna get this big money fight. He's gonna be able to showcase the level now, and we all get to see. You know what I mean? If he manages to knock Francis Ngannou out, that's crazy. But vice versa, Francis catches AJ with something and he goes all wobbly, and that could be. It's a risky fight, isn't it? Because AJ, you don't want him to do a Fury and get made to look like a mug, innit? But at the same time, you got to realize the power of Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it's pretty mad. It's pretty mad. Um, I mean, we could look at, fuck it. Let's look at Anthony's current situation. You know what I'm saying? Current form and that. So courtesy of Box Live, big D's man up. This website is good if you want to book any of the dates in for your calendar and that. Make sure you don't forget any of the upcoming fights. Great website, stats, data, all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, from his form, Anthony's got the TKO in the 5th round and the 7th round. So he's coming off a unanimous decision loss, a split decision loss, unanimous decision against Derek James, and then he knocked out what's Deontay Wilder's best friend called again? The Viking guy. What's his name? He's so shit I forget his name all the time. But anyway, he beat him in the round, knocked him out in the round 7, and then he just recently knocked out but it got called off. The referee, no, someone waved the flag in it, threw the towel in, and against Otto Wallin, and now he's going into another fight scheduled for I think it's March. So he's keeping the fights going. He's keeping the best thing for a fighter. It's like a football team, innit? You need to just keep the momentum up, keep the wins coming in. You know what I'm saying? Build that record up a bit more. If you can get Francis Ngannou out of there, that's 28 wins, 3 losses. You know what I mean? As the record's being built up even more, the resume's nice. You get to show people, you know what I mean? Because Otto Wallin's a good way to analyze analyze AJ versus Tyson, how they deal with the same opponent. Boxing doesn't normally work in that way. Like, just because one guy can beat that guy doesn't mean he can beat every. You know what I mean? Styles make fights, but it's a good indicator. You know what I mean? You get a good indication of where people are at, and that's a good one because Otto Wallin fought Fury, but it was long ago, innit? Quite long ago. 3, maybe even 4 years or something like that. So even though AJ dealt with the matter and got man out of there, it's how can I put? Yeah, it's hard to compare, innit? Whereas Francis Ngannou will be a lot closer to time period, so you get, you know what I mean, you get a more accurate indicator. If he can get rid of Francis quicker and in a devastating fashion, then it says a lot. You know what I mean? He would have dealt with Fury's last two, the 2 people that give Fury loads of trouble. He would have just dealt with them easily, as you can see here. TKO 5th round. If he finishes Francis in, say, the 8th, 9th or something, or it goes all the way to a unanimous decision, but he just won every round, like cleanly, and hit him with power shots, then, you know what I mean, it's a good look. But yeah, he's AJ's 34, reach of 81.9 inches. His height is 6'6", fights out of orthodox, 27 wins, 24 by way of KO, with a KO percentage of 89%. He's lost 3 fights, but only been stopped in one of those fights, which was against Andy Ruiz, Majin Buu Ruiz, and Yeah, it was a stoppage. He did get stopped, but it was like, you know what I mean. He knocked him down. Equilibrium was gone, and he was just falling over the place. He wasn't like he was knocked. He ended the fight on his feet, innit? And he wasn't flustered or anything. He just looked tired, and he was just on the ropes. Just and the referee told him to come forward with his gloves, and he did it. And then Kai didn't do it in a certain way with a certain type of body language. The referee just waved it. Probably the better outcome, just because he was done in it, and he would have lost anyway because he dropped 4 times or whatever. But yeah, man, that is the only time Anthony Joshua has been stopped. So and yeah, that's the tail of the tape for Anthony Joshua. With Francis Ngannou, we haven't really got to look at it because he's only had one fight, lost one. So his record is 1 and 0. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Where he got robbed. So he's getting the big man money fights, yeah, with a losing record, with a record in the minus. You know what I mean? Because he's only fought once and he lost, but he won to the people. So I think that is why the Saudis are like, yeah, let's do it, because a lot of people did think that Francis should have took it, man. Myself being one of them. But yeah, that's the tail of the tape, man. But we can get back into a bit of discussion and that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just head over to the Doom ship. Let me just check one thing quickly. Check everything is working a-okay, and we're getting everything we need right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if this actually is working right now. So it appears that it is not working right now, but that's calm anyway, because I'll set that up properly for next time. But yeah, let's head over here. But yeah, people, it's gonna be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. Um, it's a tough one. I think Anthony Joshua will win. I think he will get the decision in the end. But it's not so. When you're fighting someone like Francis, it's not so cut and paste. It's not so black and white. You know what I mean? He's a danger in any type of combat sport that you're looking at. Um, which is pretty mad, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just come out of the woodwork, out of nowhere with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's going on there? Is it Wigan? No, it's not Wigan. It shouldn't be Wigan anyway. But yeah, man. Trying to get this hooked up so the chat's working, but it don't matter for now anyway. We'll sort that for next time. But yeah, my fight prediction. I think Anthony gets him out of there. You know, I think he gets him out later on in the fight, but I think he does get the stoppage. He's got the power in it, and even though Francis has got the power, I think AJ is gonna be looking for counter punching, a lot of counter punching, and I feel like he will get the knockout in around the 9th, 10th. But there's only 10. It's a 10 round fight, so maybe not. Then it might go all the way, just due to the fact that it's not a 12 rounder. You know what I mean? Um, it does mean, however, Anthony Joshua can exert a lot more energy within the space of the fight. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have to worry about them last 2 rounds, which are killer for the stamina, and he can just distribute the energy within the 10 rounds. You know what I mean? But 10 rounds against someone strong like Francis is going to be tiring work, and yeah, it's not simple. I'll give you this. I'll give you that. You know what I mean? Um, But yeah, people, that's my prediction. It's a it's a big fight. I'm looking forward to it. Means we get to see how good Francis Ngannou really is. Because if he does well against AJ as well, and he's in the rankings, and he's gonna be gonna be a two sport. You know what I mean? Two sport killer, and that he'd be the not undefeated, but you know, in UFC he left without losing, innit? He left the Donny, so he's still that Donny of UFC, and then come over to boxing and just hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he'll deal with Wild. If they make him fight Wilder after this, say all right, say they make Zhili Zhang fight Wilder, yeah. Wilder deals with Zhili Zhang, and they make Ngannou Wilder. Ngannou's getting Wilder out of here, man. I'm telling you, probably just knock him out easily. You know what I mean? And yeah. But with that being said, you know what I like to do, people. I like to keep these ones short and sweet. You know what I mean? Nothing too long. Quick 16, 17-minute video. You know what I mean? If you like what you watch, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. On the road to 1,000 subs, you know what I'm saying? The algorithm's doing man dirty. So if you do come across the video and you want to help man out just by hitting the like button, subscribe, that will help me, and I'd appreciate that very much. But without further ado, you've been watching Monk's Boxing Breakdown number 16, Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. More time is more time. You know what it is. Anthony Joshua for the win. Round 9. I'm going for the round 9. Can't be sitting on the fence. But yeah, people, with that being said, I'm out of here. Monk, salute.